Hi, I'm Gary and welcome to my shop. In this video I'm going to do a quickie here on how to use center finders to find center marks on the stock that you're using for turning and for other purposes. So stay tuned. Okay, we got three different kinds of wood stock to try and find centers on. We got this 3/4 inch stock we use for pen blanks. This is about a 1 1/4 inch round stock. It's like a closet dowel for hanging things in your closet, but it's useful for a lot of different things in the shop. You got this 1 1/2 inch square blocks that we often make handles for pizza cutters, ice cream scoops, or even for making bottle stoppers. So these are kind of objects we want to find centers on. Now, I've got three different kinds of center finders. I start out with this one here for the pen blanks. You can see on the back how you can fit the blank into that to do your marking. Now I do is I try to hold these consistently on how I'm going to do it. And what I wind up with is I've got this finger here, this finger here, this finger here, holding this on, and then my thumb here. And I try to hold this in a position that goes against both sides and then towards this direction and try and hold it in a consistent fashion. Sometimes if your workpiece has different angles and it's not like, real square, you might have where it rocks back and forth. So what you want to do is pick one of these edges to use on a consistent basis. And I usually pick this one by my thumb, and I'll use that. And then what I do, I go around, mark this, and I do it 4 times. And that's because none of these blocks are ever perfectly square. Some edges might be longer than the other or cut differently. So it's best to go around and find and mark all 4 angles. And then you will use a scratch awl to center point that center spot between the lines there. That'll be your center point. Kind of works the same way for all these other materials. Other center finders are like this, and actually this one's a dual purpose. You got this 90-degree angle, and then you got another, not sure what angle this is, but it's this one is a sharper angle, so this one is for marking round objects. And you don't have to get perfect square here since it's round. That'll give you a center on that. On square objects, use the 90-degree angle, and kind of the same way with trying to hold things in a consistent fashion here. And then you have your center on that. Now there's another center finder that I have. This one kind of serves a dual purpose because it also sets like the width for my caliper for when I'm doing some turning on my lathe and I want to measure up the diameter that I'm trying to get to. This is one scale, and then this is a larger scale on the outside part, the inner part, and then the outer part for a larger scale. Then on the back side you can see there's a 90-degree angle that you can use for find a clean square, using as a center finders like I did with the other ones. So this serves a dual purpose as a center finder. So basically that's it. You want to go around all 4 corners when you're marking out your centers, because none of these pieces are perfectly square. They don't always come exactly perfect. So you have to go around and find the center between the lines there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you got something out of it, or you found the inspiration to make something of your own, please give me a like and share. Also, please subscribe to see what I may come up with next. Thanks.